Well, my name's Ari, as you know, and before I was here, I had been on and off struggling with asthma, with breathing stuff. And a few months ago, I had basically a toxic pesticide exposure that sent me over the top, and I had to get on all these medications. Mainly inhaled corticosteroids, tablets, and all these puffers. And that was hard for me because I kind of pride myself as someone that lives a natural lifestyle and is medication and drug free. So after that experience, I found myself having to take these medications every day just to do basic tasks, and even that proved to be challenging. So yeah, I was in a pretty bad place. I'm 37 and I was not able to walk up a flight of stairs. I was not able to go for walks or exercise anymore. I woke up like gasping for air, and some days I couldn't do much but sit and read because I didn't have the breath capacity to do my daily tasks. I was living in Florida at the time when the exposure happened, and I was told about these communities called safe housing places, and I had gone to one, and it was nice to be around other people who were also going through what I was going through. And at the same time, being as young as I am, it was hard to identify myself as kind of like a sick person. But that's what I was. I kind of was sick, going through it. And so and the thing is, I thought going to that place would kind of make me better because it was a healthy housing, but unfortunately it just kind of kept me stable, which, So my friend who I met at the safe housing had told me about you all because I was never someone who's like going to be okay with just being stable or good enough. I was like, I have a whole rest of my life to live and I have things to do. So my friend told me about somewhere where they do infrared sauna detoxification, and I did a little bit of research on that and found out that there was research showing that chronic asthma, there's been remission with chronic asthma using heat. So I said, this is interesting and I'll look into this, and one thing led to another, and I ended up here. It took about 3 months, but all in God's timing, and I made it here. So now, after having gone through the Sauna Detox program, I'm a little speechless. It's kind of hard to still process where I'm at, but what I will say is I'm off all of the medications that I had to start 6 months ago. I just went for a hike, like a 2-hour hike for the first time in 6 months, which, and that's one of my favorite things to do, was to hike. So I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this again. Like the things that I had taken for granted before that were just part of my daily life, I have slowly been able to rediscover, and I'm doing them in a way where I'm like, oh my gosh, I can go for walks again, I can cook my meals and have conversations with people without stopping to catch my breath, which like things I would have never had to think twice about. So that's been very humbling and very it's not just been like a physical transformation. It's really it made me appreciate my body and what it's capable of, and just having faith that healing, and even miraculous healing, is not only possible, but it happened for me quicker than I thought, and not in the way that I thought, because I came here for a sauna detox, and a lot of what I'm describing now happened like within the first week of being here, before I even really got in the sauna. So you know, I don't really have all the answers as to how I got well. I'm just, you know, grateful to have my, you know, myself back. I think one thing for me that has been really like a critical part of my healing process has been addressing the emotional and the spiritual parts of healing. For me, I was actually trained in nutrition, so I thought everything was just food, you know, natural vitamins and exercise. And being here, I discovered these really missing pieces to the puzzle that I know I would not have found on my own. A lot of my healing has actually been just being in this place with the people here, and feeling safe enough to be helped and guided, and, you know, let other people be a part of my healing journey, that, you know, I don't have to do it by myself or with people who love me but just didn't have the tools. If I knew like 6 months ago that there was something I could do to help myself like get better this quickly and to feel this much better, I would have like jumped at the opportunity. I just didn't know, and I had almost I came to a point where I kind of lost faith that I could recover, because I was not well for so long, that I needed other people to show me what healing looked like and what health looked like again. Yeah. So that's invaluable, like, you know, and it's priceless, and it's also, without my health, I have nothing, and I can't offer the world anything. So now that I have that back, I can just do all the other stuff I want to do and not have to worry anymore.